In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use the grid versus no grid in Figma with examples. We'll compare when to rely on layout grids and when to work without a visible grid using auto layout so your designs stay clean, consistent, and easy to scale. Start by opening your design in Figma. Think of grids as the backbone for page-level structure. They're perfect for dashboards, landing pages, and any interface where consistency and responsiveness matter. Grids also help you stick to an 8-point spatial system, which simply means spacing, sizing, and typography scale in increments of 8 or 4, making layouts feel balanced and predictable. Select a frame. The frame is your artboard. Then look to the right panel. Click Layout Grid, then hit the plus icon. By default, you'll get a simple grid, but you can change it from grid to columns or rows. A column grid is the most common choice for web layouts. As a practical example, many desktop designs use 12 columns because it divides cleanly into halves, thirds, and quarters, while mobile often uses 4 columns for straightforward stacking. This makes it easier to align cards, forms, and images, and to plan how elements reflow at different screen sizes. If your focus is typography and vertical rhythm, switch to a baseline grid. Those are horizontal rows, often set to 4 or 8 pixels. Aligning text baselines to these rows improves readability and keeps headings, body copy, and buttons visually connected. For complex, data-heavy dashboards, consider a modular grid which blends rows and columns. This grid helps you position charts, tables, and filters with consistent spacing, so dense interfaces remain scannable. Now, let's talk about designing with no visible grid. In modern UI work, many designers rely on auto layout instead of manual grids, especially for components. Auto layout automatically manages padding and gaps between elements, so the content drives the container size. Use it for buttons, cards, navigation bars, and any UI element that needs to adapt as text or icons change. For example, a button with auto layout will expand neatly when the label gets longer, without you nudging widths by hand. Even without a visible grid, alignment still matters. Figma's Smart Guides, those helpful purple lines that appear while you drag snap elements into place relative to each other and to the frame. This is especially useful for editorial layouts, posters, or illustration-heavy pages, where a rigid grid might feel restrictive, but you still want clean alignment and consistent spacing. Use grids for structure and responsive planning, and use auto layout and smart guides for flexible, content-driven components. Thanks for watching.